Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to your week 5 SEL lesson. And this week we are going to be discussing habit 6, Synergize. So if you are doing this activity with a hard copy, like with a piece of paper, you want to go ahead and find that and put it in front of you. And if you're just doing it online with me, you can go ahead and just watch this video. And I'm going to walk us through all the activities and all the learning for Habit 6, Synergize. So I am going to go ahead and open up our slideshow for today. There we go. And let me get my pointer really quick. All right, if you look up at the top up here, it says Habit 6, Synergize. Do you guys remember what we do with our arms when we say synergize, especially when we have our all-school assemblies and we sing that song? Synergize. This is what it looks like. This is the movement that we use. All right, now let's get started. So today we are going to be talking about third alternatives, and let's find out what a third alternative is. Dun, dun, dun. This is what I'm going to be reading to you. Synergy happens when your ideas plus other people's ideas come together and they equal these better ideas. And those better ideas are called third alternatives. Okay? Now, let's figure out how to do this next exercise together. And this is just a practice to help us with our next activity. So, first of all, look at this boy right here. Do you see his face? How do you guys think that he's feeling? I bet you're right. I bet he is feeling that way. Let's see what the problem is. In this purple box right here, it says the problem. A new student in class feels left out and lonely. Oh my goodness. Have you guys ever felt that way? Me too. So let's figure out what his class does to help him feel like more involved, more connected, and more a part of his school family. And to figure out how to do that, his class used a tool called the Synergizer tool. So that's what this whole thing is right here. This is called a Synergizer tool. And all of these ideas, oops, I went to one slide too far. There we go. All of these ideas equal the best idea. So let's read the one idea first, and that is in the yellow box. Kind of looks like the same color as macaroni and cheese. One idea is we can all make sure to say hello to the new student. That's a great idea. Another idea that they came up with was we can ask the new student to play at free time. Another great idea. And if you put both of those ideas together, what is the third alternative that they came up with? They came up with, it's down here in the purple box. It says, create a new leadership role called a buddy leader to be a friend to the new student. So the class came together, they put their ideas, like they threw them all out there just to see which ones they liked, which ones they didn't like, and they put them all together and they came up with this third alternative, and they created a leadership job called the buddy leader to help those new students. I think that's a really good idea. I wonder if we could do that at our school next year. What do you guys think? Do you think that we should do that? If you think that we should do that, you should definitely let me know either in the comments of this assignment, or you can send me a private message or something, and I'll put it on the agenda for maybe Student Lighthouse to talk about next year, because I think that's a really good idea. But I don't want to make the idea by myself because I need everyone's ideas to get that third alternative. All right, moving on to the next slide. Up at the top, it has our 7 habits critters, and they do not look super happy with each other. So let's find out what the problem is. Okay, at the top it says, now it is your turn to find a third alternative. So this is where you guys get to let your voice be heard. This is where you get to come up with the ideas, okay? Here's the problem that you need to figure out. There is one ball to use at free time, and the boys want to use it, and the girls want to use it. So what would you do? What ideas would you come up with to reach that third alternative? Okay, so think about it. If it were you on the playground, what would you want to do? What would you want to have happen? In the boxes right here, I have these text boxes where you can just click on it and you can type your answers in right there so I can see what you write. And same for over here and down here when you reach that third alternative. And I know we don't have other people like helping us with this assignment, so you're kind of doing it on your own, coming up with your own good ideas to reach the third alternative. But normally when we have people around us, it would be one person has this idea, the other person has another idea, and then they come together to reach that third idea. But since we're doing it on our own, we're doing the best that we can to do this Synergize and third alternative tool. So let's come up with some ideas. Do you think taking turns would be one idea? So the boys use it for a little bit, the girls use it for a little bit, then the boys use it again, and the girls use it again, and they just go back and forth, sharing the ball that way. That could be one idea. Another idea could be they decide that the girls might use it today as long as they make an agreement that the boys use it tomorrow. Or it could be the other way around too. So there's another idea. Or there's a third alternative. And that third alternative could be maybe the boys and girls decide together and use the ball together and make up a brand new game where they can each have fun and take turns and play with the ball all together. So those were just my ideas. You guys get to create your own ideas, and I will be so excited to see what you come up with when you turn this assignment in. So that is the end of our lesson today. I really encourage you to use third alternatives, especially if you have siblings at home, if you are talking with your parents, coming up with what you guys each want to do. It's just a really great way to make sure everyone has a voice and that everyone feels valued so that that best idea, that third alternative can come through. So I will look forward to seeing your responses, and I hope you enjoyed your week, and I hope you enjoy going into next week as well. We are almost done, boys and girls. Just keep going. You can do it. We are all in this together, and yeah, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. Have a great rest of your day as I close out this lesson.